John Calvin on Psalm 39. I said, I will take heed to my ways, that I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle, while the wicked is before me. I was dumb with silence, I held my peace, even from good, and my sorrow was stirred. My heart was hot within me, while I was musing, the fire burned. Then spake I with my tongue. Lord, make me to know mine end, and the measure of my days, what it is, that I may know how frail I am. Behold, thou hast made my days as an handbreadth, and mine age as nothing before thee. Verily every man at his best state is altogether vanity. Selah. Surely every man walketh in a vain show. Surely they are disquieted in vain. He heapeth up riches, and knoweth not who shall gather them. And now, Lord, what wait I for? My hope is in thee. Deliver me from all my transgressions. Make me not the reproach of the foolish. I was dumb. I opened not my mouth, because thou didst it. Remove thy stroke away from me. I am consumed by the blow of thine hand. When thou with rebukes dost correct man for iniquity, thou makest his beauty to consume away like a moth. Surely every man is vanity. Selah. Hear my prayer, O Lord, and give ear unto my cry. Hold not thy peace at my tears, for I am a stranger with thee, and a sojourner, as all my fathers were. O spare me, that I may recover strength, before I go hence, and be no more. I said, I will watch my ways. Since it was so hard a task for David to restrain his tongue, lest he should sin by giving way to complaints, let us learn from this example, whenever troubles molest us, to strive earnestly to moderate our affections, that no impious expression of dissatisfaction against God may slip from us. My heart grew hot within me. The more strenuously anyone sets himself to obey God and employs all his endeavors to attain the exercise of patience, the more vigorously he is assailed by temptation. For Satan, whilst he is not so troublesome to the indifferent and careless, and seldom looks near them, displays all his forces in hostile arrayment against that individual. If, therefore, at any time we feel ardent emotions struggling and raising a commotion in our breasts, we should call to remembrance this conflict of David, that our courage may not fail us, or at least that our infirmity may not drive us headlong into despair. Man is a fear phantom as he goes to and fro. There is nothing substantial in man. His life vanishes away before it can be known. David declares of every man individually what Paul extends to the whole world when he says in 1 Corinthians 7, verse 31, quote, "The fashion of this world passeth away," unquote. Thus he denies that there is anything abiding in men, because the appearance of strength which displays itself in them for a time soon passes away. Save me from all my transgressions. In asking to be delivered from his transgressions, the psalmist ascribes the praise of righteousness to God, while he charges upon himself the blame of all the misery which he endures, and he blames himself not only on account of one sin, but acknowledges that he is justly chargeable with manifold transgressions. But this rule we must be guided. By this rule we must be guided, if we would wish to obtain an alleviation of our miseries, for until the very source of them has been dried up, they will never cease to follow on another in rapid succession. If God should begin to deal with us according to the strict demands of the law, the consequence would be that all would perish and be utterly overwhelmed under his wrath. The only remedy by which men are cured of pride is when, alarmed with a sense of God's wrath, they begin not only to be dissatisfied with themselves, but also to humble themselves even to the dust.